Treasure.
Project Treasure. Tapos ano po itong area natin na nandito tayo ngayon?
Ito yung identified relocation site of number one, the illegal informal settlers in Barangay Paon that will be affected by the project that is World Paradise Retirement Village sa lupa ni Melina Requinto and the former Vice Mayor of the town of Estancia and all other victims living in the coastal side of the municipality. Kasi diniklara ng DNR na Nobel Zone area itong coastal areas ng Estancia at bawal ng patatayuan uli ng mga bahay ng mga nakatira doon ng bago ang Yolanda. So the area is 7 hectares offered for the low-cost housing program that will be linked up with the National Housing Authority and other international shelter organizations, humanitarian shelter organizations in other countries in the world. So the good thing about this area, resettlement area, it is offered by a private citizen so that the settlers will have their own piece of land where to stay the rest of their life, and they can own the land through financing, long-term financing with the National Housing Authority and the Pag-ibig program. And there are no in Estancia, which is considered the most badly hit by Typhoon Yolanda, including Typhoon Swords and oil spill. This is an opportunity for those victims to own a piece of land they can simply call their own and their children's children in the future.
Paano naman po yung magiging kabuhayan nila? Kasi nandito po tayo sa taas. Paano po yung pangsuporta nila sa kanilang pang-araw-araw?
Now, since ang resettlement na-resolve na, the next thing to follow is the implementation of Project Treasure. Ano yung Project Treasure? Project Treasure is letter T, tourism, R, reinvented, E for eco, A, agri, is stimulus of the unproductive to rejuvenate economy. Meaning, once the victims are settled here, it is indispensably necessary that livelihood program shall be established. And this livelihood program is through Project Treasure. The question is there any fund or assistance from the local government or national government agencies? If there is, if there are, thanks for that. But if there is none, Project Treasure will source out funds for these victims in order to start up their livelihood program. How? Their settlers here, formal settlers now we call them, will be organized into community cooperative. The cooperative will be called Treasure Cooperative. And this cooperative will now be the one to implement all livelihood projects that will come their way in the future through fundraising activity of Project Treasure. That is, which funds will be sourced out either locally or internationally, through, of course, the assistance of all other international humanitarian agencies. And the tool for the fundraising is the book entitled Tourism Compendium. This is a college textbook, which portion of the sales, 25% actually of the sales, will go to the community cooperative to implement all the programs, livelihood programs and poverty alleviation programs of the formal settlers in this future community of victims. So this is a long process for the program to start up, but we see the hope. We see the hope to future hope, yung pag-asa ng mga ilipat dito na magkaroon ng sariling hanap buhay na konektado sa turismo. Kaya nga tinatawag natin eco-agri-tourism to stimulate stimulus of the unproductive, to stimulate the unproductive resources. Ano ito? Ito mga lupa, tataniman ng mga high valued crops that will become an attraction per se for the visitors to come. Anong gagawin ng community cooperative? Ang community cooperative will be supporting all the basic needs of the members. And then once the members are already productive, yung produce nila, community cooperative din ang bibili at mag-retail sa market, no? So market linkaging for the promotion and sales of the products of the local community cooperative is no problem. In that way, maiwasan natin yung third parties, yung mga traders na siyang yumayaman, nagko-control ng mga bilihin, yung presyo ng produkto.
So ito mas maganda direct.
Yeah. At siguro ang problema naman, paano yung mangingisda? Well, they're still there. If that is their industry, that is their line of economic activity, we will support, the cooperative will support. By what? By how? So the cooperative will now supply them the gears, yung legal na pagpangingisda. At kung may kuha sila, may catch sila, may nakukuha sila sa kanilang pangingisda, hindi na nila ibibenta doon sa mga middlemen, sa mga brokers. Diretso na sa cooperative, at yung cooperative naman ang magbibigay ng magandang presyo sa kanila. Kailangan nila ang funds, cash, for tuitions of their for education requirement ng mga anak nila. Pwede sila makautang sa kooperatiba. Babayaran nila ng goods nila or labor.
Tama.
So, you say there will be stable economic activity because the problem of market is resolved, the problem of capital is resolved, and the only question here is yung commitment ng settlers dito na maging membro ng cooperative, kung paano mai-commit nila yung sarili nila na they will work for the success of every endeavor nila sa hanap buhay, sa mga kung ano-anong mapagkakitaan nila na hindi na kailangan nilang humingi pa o umasa pa sa gobyerno dahil mayroon ng kooperatiba na sinusuportan ng Project Treasure. That's the way we are approaching the problem. And we are very thankful to the kindness and courtesy of Melina Requinto, who bought this land purposely to accommodate the victims of Super Typhoon Yolanda and oil spill here in the municipality of Estancia. That no local government official have ever dared to open up the window to offer. So, ang medyo may magandang kalooban dito yung private na tao in her own little way. Binili yung lupa na ito para patirahan sa mga walang matirahan. Na medyo magaan ang terms and conditions. Maiangat ang kanilang pamumuhay, makaumpisa sila ng normal life, and at the same time to alleviate them from poverty. Yung recurring na poverty kasi pabalik-balik yan eh.
Tama.
Ang relief goods, wala na. Ang inaasahan ng mga biktima, wala nang bahay, wala pang makain, walang mapagkakitaan, walang pag-asa sa gobyerno lokal, sa gobyerno nasyonal. So, here comes Melina Requinto that has opened his arms, no, to offer this opportunity for all the victims. And coupled with Project Treasure, medyo siguro maiangat na, maumpisa na maiangat ang pamumuhay ng bawat isa. But this is a long process. This can never happen overnight. Ang question, may lupa na ma-acquire nila forever, matituluan sa kanila, house lot. Sana mas lang kukuha ng magtatayo ng bahay. So that is Project Treasure's initiative. Project Treasure or the cooperative under Project Treasure will now linked with international shelter organizations concerned on shelter, and we are eyeing Habitat for Humanity to do this, and there are other two international organizations that are concentrating on the shelter programs. They have visited Estancia and they're just waiting for this opportunity. Kasi pwede naman silang noon in-offer nila yung materyales. May materyales ka, wala ka namang matatayuan. Kung tumuyaw ka dyan, squatter ka, palalayasin ka ng mayari ng lupa.
Wala rin po.
Wala rin nangyayari.
So kinakailangan dapat buuin mo na lahat.
Buuin na. It's the holistic approach to resolve poverty alleviation and long-term rehabilitation of all the victims in this part of northern Iloilo. So we hope that the international community will give their ears or their eyes and open their hearts to support this very noble project of Melina Requinto and Project Treasure in this badly hit area. You know, the only thing that saddens all of us here in Estancia is that the national or international media we're always headlining or mentioning about Tacloban. But the truth is, Estancia suffered more than Tacloban. And why only Tacloban is being known to the international communities that where all the assistance are being poured in. Parang naiwanan yung Northern Iloilo eh. And no less than this, WD confirmed that the most number of houses damaged is in Northern Iloilo.
Ayan po yung Estancia.
Yeah, includes Estancia. And the worst is Estancia. Typhoon surge, wipe out ang coastal households.
Plus oil spill.
Oil spill, binakwit, ginawa ng tent city. Pero tapos na. Nawala na yung syudad sa amin, yung tent city is already wiped out. So, ano susunod na gawin ng taong bayan? Hihintay uli nang wala. Now, here comes a private person, Melina Requinto, offering what she has got. And Project Treasure as a support program. So the support from the international community is being prayed for this cause, for this advocacy, to give meaning to the most prostituted term, long-term rehabilitation. But there is no rehabilitation that had started. How can you do a long-term program when you haven't started? Wala kang maumpisan.
Tama.
This is the start. And for those who will be able to watch this interview, whatever form of media, we are appealing to your deep conscience to please extend whatever you have in whatever way to make this project possible, and to start to give a new start for the victims, to give an opportunity to the victims to start a new life, a life that is worthy, a life worthy of human dignity. So we are expecting a lot from the international communities. Yung mga kaibigan ng mga taga-Estancia, yung mga kamag-anak, $1 for every dollar na matulong ninyo, napakalaking bagay para sa kinabukasan ng iyong mga kaibigan dito sa Estancia na tinamaan ng dagok ng hindi lang isang aksidente, hindi lang isang trahedya, doble-doble na trahedya. And we hope when you return to your hometown, you visit Estancia, siguro naman makikita ninyo ang katayuan o sitwasyon ng inyong natulungan. Iyon po ang itutulong ninyo, hindi dadaan kanino man sa gobyerno, lokal o
Diretso.
nasyonal. Didiretso po ito sa beneficiary, cooperative at ang mga membro ang tatanggap. Ang trabaho ng project treasurer organizers dito, aalalayan from social preparation to technical knowledge enhancement program, at walang pakialam ang lokal na gobyerno rito. They're doing this privately because if we kept on waiting o aasa tayo sa gobyerno, walang mangyayari sa buhay ng mga biktima rito sa istansya. Yun po, sa lahat ng mga Ilonggo na andyan sa labas, nasan man po kayo sa mundo, kung diin man kamo, palihog lang hatagan nyo gamay nga atensyon ini nga proyekto kay kon matabo siguro malipay man kamo nga ini mga biktima makabangon diretso sa pag-umwad sang ila kinabuhi paagi sini nga proyekto.
Maraming salamat po Tito Max.
Thank you, Jen.